often difficult, isn't it, when you get into sort of difficult times and you have to decide exactly how to plough ahead. And it's also very difficult when you have to decide the things you claimed you would never reveal, you now have to reveal, simply because, well, literally you have to move forward with your career, but more importantly, you also have money to earn. This is now, as one can imagine, the bigger problem for both Harry and Meghan. Started off as rather joyous. There they were, spilling secrets about their family, or should I say just his family, all the while saying nothing about her family and seemingly cut everybody off apart from her mother Doria. But now they have a major dilemma, simply because there could be big bucks on the table, but as ever, at what cost and at what price? Not literally to Meghan, because obviously we don't know too much about her. She's been very clever at keeping her side of the family, Mother Doria, to one side. Very little is known about the rather mysterious Doria Ragland. Why is that, one might say? As ever, we'll reveal more as we find it. But what's interesting now is, in these very difficult economic times for Harry and Meghan, they're having to truly look at other options that perhaps 18 months ago they simply wouldn't have considered. You see, if you recall during the Oprah Winfrey interview, Prince Harry was very adamant, wasn't he, when Meghan discussed the colour of Archie's skin. And if you recall very clearly, he said one conversation. She refuted this separately and said several conversations, leading for Oprah Winfrey to do the dramatic sort of what and big eyes, like it wasn't rehearsed, like we didn't know what was coming, but that was the deal. Of course, Harry said he would never reveal this. But now, with a big books memoir deal on the table, this, you see, could now be the big deciding factor as to whether Meghan, of course, reveals exactly that particular conversation. And according to a very good source, and as ever we have to say allegedly, this could cause not just a simple friction between herself and Prince Harry, but also ramifications across the royal family. Now, what was also interesting was, in that recent interview to promote his own memoir, Prince Harry basically refuted these claims and said that Meghan had never said anything about the royal family being racist, leaving even his very close pal and journalist Tom Bradby, well, kind of stunned. Didn't pick it up enough, but nonetheless, at least he looked rather shocked. According to that source, Meghan is very keen once again to put her side of the story over. But this comes at a very big cost, because literally, while she may not care about cutting ties with the United Kingdom and of course his side of the family, this would have terrible repercussions for Prince Harry, seemingly because, as I say, vocally he said on international television he would never reveal such things. But as you know, money talks, and more importantly, when a publisher demands something from you, and if you want that money, as they've both found out now with shattered deals with Spotify and clinging on by their talon fingernails with Netflix, you have to deliver the goods. And time again, it would appear the only story that's worth listening to is not Pearl, is not Great Expectations, but salacious gossip about Harry's family. As ever, it's a developing story and an interesting one, to say the least. Will Meghan dare do this? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.